robot.
Yeah.
Is that like, I'm sleepy?
That's a sleepy robot.
That is, it's been a...
That should be a thing. We should bring it back.
It's been a big week. We've had a lot's gone on this week. A lot's still going on this week.
Yep.
And so we're here. We're happy to see you guys for Boxed In again. It's Friday evening. We're going to have some bourbon. We're going to unbox some Disney merchandise. We're going to have a good time and kick off the weekend and kind of turn the page on a rough weekend. Let's
do this, shall we?
Optimistic towards tomorrow or some weird garbage like that.
Just 2 nights in a row of us, like, it's too much, I think.
People might be a little fatigued. Well, it's fine because after tonight, we're both not going to be on the air for a couple weeks.
Lee has new nails she can show off later.
Oh, she does.
She got a new dip yesterday. Yeah. Very exciting times, but a challenging week to be sure. Without further ado, though, a couple things came in. It was your birthday this past week.
It's my birthday.
And there are things to unbox.
There are things
related to said birthday.
There are. So,
start with the one from Jake.
So I'm going to start because we always drink bourbon on this show. We kind of kick off every show with opening up a bottle of bourbon that is new to us and talking to you guys about it. And so for my birthday, Jake gave me the perfect accessory for our bourbon consumption. Knowing that I like both bourbon and Alice in Wonderland, he got me Alice in Wonderland bourbon glasses.
What a thoughtful young gentleman he is.
And so I thought, I'm going to bring these to Boxed In, unbox them on the show, and then I can drink my bourbon out of them.
Down the rabbit hole.
Down the rabbit hole.
Are they the same?
No, they are.
Well, Lee, here's your chance to show this week's nails while you show off this glass. I don't know how easy it will be.
Nobody cares about the glasses.
They just care about the shiny nails.
I'm teasing.
It is the opening. So they're called literature glasses, and it has basically the opening chapter of Alice in Wonderland. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bed.
I feel like the only way I could read that glass is if I filled it with milk.
I
don't know. Why don't you get yourself an ice cube?
I'm going to get myself an ice cube.
Look at I got scalp today.
You did.
What do you think?
You did.
Lee likes it.
Everybody's getting their hairs did.
I know. They were a little aggressive with the clippers. I was like, it's okay. It grows back. Also, I spent 6 years with my hair much shorter than this.
All right, so I got a glass.
I'm going to make some assumptions.
Got an ice cube.
We do have a bourbon to unbox if this doesn't work out. But when I receive a viewer package to our studio, 1136 Celebration Boulevard, Celebration, Florida, 34747, and it says, this package contains alcohol, adult signature required, check ID. It's a pretty good hint of what's inside.
I agree.
It could be tequila, but I'm going to lean bourbon.
It is like a big label right here on the box, and it comes from a friend of ours. Who,
Chuck, more Beverly, please.
We know is at the bottom.
I don't know what the bottom is and what... Is there a bottom and top to this?
Look at the tape. The tape on this side looks like it was redone. I would do
Okay,
that
they're
side.
both kind of tapey. All right. So here we go.
So we know that Chuck has given us bourbon in the past. So I feel like this is a relatively good assumption. Chuck very kindly reached out to me to wish me happy birthday this week as well. So thank you for that.
Chuck is a very kind person. Chuck is one of our favorites.
Very sweet.
Very kind, very sweet. There's Poppy. Poppy went, oh, I think that means she likes Chuck too. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay.
All right. There's like space capsules in here.
There are 3 bottles in here.
How are you going to choose?
Well, let's start with the clear stuff.
Yay! Oh, it's gin.
Lifted Spirits Bright Gin.
Oh.
Distilled from
That's a pretty
head
bottle.
and heart.
That's a pretty bottle.
It's from Kansas City.
Oh, there you
My
go.
home, my people.
It's from Kansas City.
Thank you, Chuck.
Gin.
Bottle number 2. Wow. Bottle number 2 is fighting me. Let's do ooh,
Is that Penelope?
a little Penelope barrel strength.
Oh.
Does that, it's 112 proof.
Ooh.
Batch 14 Penelope. We've had this before. I think we've had a Penelope, but not this batch.
All right, we might need to just.
You might need, oh, and here, look at this. Look at this.
There's
It's a
the
card for Jill.
All right, I'm gonna let you fight with that while I open the card.
I'm going to have to destroy the box to
I
open
think
this.
we are going to need some. It's in there.
Okay, Lee.
Awfully.
Okay, Lee, okay.
Okay, Lee, okay. I'll let you try.
Kitties. 4 out of 5 cats don't care that it's too much today. Okay, it's actually 5 out of 5. But I care, and that's all that matters. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Chuck. Kind of love this card. It's pretty great.
We have a 6-year-old bourbon, Bibb and Tucker.
Ooh, a little bit of Tucker.
This one is 92 proof. So now we have a difficult decision to make.
I don't think we do.
Are we drinking the Penelope?
We are drinking the
Barrel, when it's barrel strength, you drink barrel. Maybe we'll set the Bibb and Tucker aside for another episode.
No, I've actually never
Thank you
had
very much,
Penelope.
Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck. I've never had Penelope. I've always wanted to try Penelope. The fact that this has like a flashy label with like gold and it says barrel strength, like I can't resist this. This is...
I don't know that these are viewer packages so much as this could be just a birthday gift just for you. So happy birthday, Jill.
Thank you.
3 bottles of booze.
Thank you.
You should,
Thank
you
so
should
much,
get some
Chuck.
help.
Well, I mean, I tend to drink my booze with the people in this room, so it works out kind of perfectly.
Yeah. Poppy has a lot of things to say tonight. I'm sorry.
We are
She
not
did get
just-
groomed, though. She wants to be on
She
camera.
is. She looks really pretty.
We'll try to get her in a little bit.
We are not just show co-hosts. We are also frequent drinking buddies. All right.
Ah, there's that
That
noise.
lovely puff
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
for cast and crew.
Do you need a partner to help corral her?
Probably.
Poppy is being corralled.
If you're new to the show, and why would you be? Poppy likes to be on camera, but she never likes to be picked up without being chased first.
Yes.
That
You
often
can't
means
just pick
that
up this dog.
more than one person has to be involved in getting her.
Oh no, she went outside.
Now
Poppy's
she's outside.
We're gonna wait for Poppy to come back. We'll bring her on
We'll
the show
bring her in a bit.
later.
All
But
right.
in the meantime,
Chuck, thank you. And Andy,
you,
this
Chuck.
is to my brother Andy.
for Andy.
Down mine, up yours. And Andy, I don't know if you can hear, Andy's literally under general anesthetic right now. So, he's having surgery. Hope for the best. I'll see you next week. And
This is nice. It's proofy, but it's nice.
It is
It's got
proofy.
really good flavor. You get the spice, but you get the sweet too.
I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we've had the same exact Penelope barrel proof, but we've had some.
I'm quite
There's
sure. I've
legs
never
on
had
that
this
too.
before.
This is
Yeah, it's very viscous.
put some hair on your chest.
Feel it. You can feel the viscosity.
Jason, can you make Penelope barrel strength popcorn?
Sure.
I don't know. If you didn't watch last night on WWAF, Jason made Japan popcorn because now it's all about Japan. There was a misconception in there that Jill has a sudden infatuation with Japan, which is not true. Jill's been infatuated with Japan since I met her.
Since long before you met me, in fact. I feel like Jason can vouch for that I used to buy like weird Japanese things all the time and have them all over my room. It's just that I finally got to go to Japan, which was pretty darn exciting, and I don't know. And it also meant we have a lot of Disney merchandise to show you as a result of said journey to Japan.
There is a lot of Disney merchandise
Yeah.
from Japan. I don't even know where to start. Obviously, 2 weeks ago we did the 40th anniversary stuff.
So this is all stuff from Tokyo Disney Resort that is not 40th anniversary merchandise. So yes, despite the fact that we had piles and piles of 40th merchandise, there is actually other stuff you can buy at Tokyo Disney Resort. And so we wanted to show you some of that too, because some of it's pretty fun and pretty cool.
A quick note for you, those of you that are just domestic like me. Epcot today and tomorrow has the Rebecca Hook
Oh,
trunk show.
well, Eric, we could start there,
We can start there.
because we also have merchandise from the Rebecca Hook
Rebecca
Trunk Show.
herself was there. I saw her at Epcot today. Oh, look at
I-
sweet little Poppy.
I missed Rebecca by like an hour and a half
Here.
because I had to work, so I could not get there before Rebecca left. But I did nonetheless purchase some of her fine jewelry. If you aren't familiar, Rebecca Hook makes Disney jewelry. You can find it at a ton of stores all around property. It's at Creation Shop, which is where the trunk show was today. Ever After. You can get it at BBG, at Contemporary. Basically, all of the upscale stores that sell jewelry are probably going to have at least a couple of Rebecca Hook items on the sort of in the case. So the first thing I want to show you is this pair of earrings. I'm actually wearing this exact same pair of earrings. This is the very first pair of Rebecca Hook earrings, the very first piece of Rebecca Hook jewelry I ever bought, I think 6 years ago. They're Mickey Mouse Spaceship Earth.
Is this a backup set?
I bought a backup pair because they started making them again. They haven't made them in like 4 years. They started making them again, and they can only buy them, you can only buy them at the Rebecca Hook trunk shows. So I have actually lost one of these earrings before, and I was devastated. And I actually wrote to
Hold
the
on.
Rebecca Hook company.
Sorry to interrupt. We have activated Poppy mode. I just saw that on the screen.
Poppy
So
has been activated. So I lost an earring. I wrote to the Rebecca Hook company. I think it's basically Rebecca and like a handful of people that help her.
didn't you call someone her emissary?
I did. She had an emissary at the store.
Does she have a
today.
major domo too?
They actually sent me a replacement earring for free. It was the
That's
nicest
amazing.
thing ever. And so I've been a huge fan of Rebecca Hook ever since then. A, because her jewelry is great, but B, because she's such a nice person and was so kind to me. So I've actually gotten to meet her before and tell her that story and thank her in person. But today they had another pair of earrings, so I bought a backup pair of earrings so that I never have to worry about losing them.
Beautiful. Are they expensive?
Those were $76. And then, so annual pass holders only get a 10% discount on the trunk show merchandise. But I think still, they're actually a lot more than what I paid for them when I bought the first pair, but that was 6
Poppy,
years ago.
stop showing everyone your bad side.
They don't want to see your butt.
COVID has made everything more expensive, including silver, I assume. And then I also bought myself something new that was a trunk show exclusive piece as well. It's this amazing Bolero bracelet with all 4 park icons on it. I loved it. It was great. And they even though Rebecca Hook was gone, she had signed a few extra jewelry boxes, so they gave me a signed box.
Oh, very nice, very kind, very sweet. All right, should I set Poppy down or give her to Mom?
Put her down.
We'll set her down. We'll see how it goes.
So the Rebecca Hook trunk show continues tomorrow. Rebecca herself will not be there, but the trunk show is all day tomorrow at Creation Shop.
Double whammy because guess who was in Norway today?
No.
Gear Ness was there. I saw the sign.
What a rare treat.
A rare treat. He's only there 3-4 times a week. Popcorn buckets.
So I thought, since we talked about popcorn on the show last night on WDWAF, I thought we'd start with popcorn buckets from Japan today to kind of demonstrate when you buy salt and pepper popcorn or black pepper popcorn or any of the other delicious flavors that they have, this is what they come in. Well, they also come in boxes, but if you want to buy the amazing popcorn buckets.
If you'd like a bucket of poo, Jill has you covered.
It's like the lid is clear. It looks like honey is coming out of the basket. You've got little poo standing on his honey.
Does it light up or anything?
This one does not light up. Eric's already got high expectations for
I know.
Tokyo popcorn buckets.
Well, they have been pretty amazing so far. Pooba.
He's even got like the clear plastic honey on
He's
it.
so cute. He's so
They're just so
happy.
very detailed. And then you've got all the other characters around the front. So this is probably my favorite. Of the ones that we
Wow,
brought.
I can see.
So this is Small World, right? You've got the little clock face that turns. But the best part is you've got the little carousel of folks. And
How cute.
Does it have mildew on the inside, or is that just the Florida one?
no, that's just the Florida one. The one in Tokyo is like perfectly clean.
The one, I will say this, at the risk of alienating people, the one at Disneyland, the OG, is terrible. You're like in an elevated like flume. I don't know, it's gross, it's not great. Spin the little clock, Lee, or make him rock back and forth for the people. No, the clock, yeah, he just goes back and forth. Ding, ding.
Oh, I thought you meant pull out the people.
No, ding, ding. You can pull out the
Get
people too.
out there.
Here's a church, here's a steeple.
Pull it. Oh.
Oh, there they are.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very
Hey,
comfortable.
Ooga.
Ooh, Oh, do we have
super chat, or are they? Is it for Poppy?
It's Japan time.
It is indeed Japan time.
Thank you for the super chat. Poppy has a lot to say. I don't. What's going on with her?
Somebody probably drove past.
She probably smelled someone driving by. Ooh, look at this. It's Boo.
We got Boo. We got the Monsters Inc. popcorn bucket. So this one's got a lot of fun interactive features. It's actually got the laugh canister on the back. You can see how full your popcorn
The scream
bucket
canister.
is. The scream canister. You can see how full your popcorn is through the little scream canister. You've got doors on both sides that open. This is Boo's bedroom. You can see into Boo's bedroom. And then over here, you've got actual like
Mike and Sully.
three-dimensional Mike and Sully inside the popcorn bucket. And then the cool thing is every single one of these little doors opens.
It's like a popcorn advent calendar.
Kind of, yeah.
Always watching.
I'm gonna be able to get them all open.
What about the top? Is that just a hatch?
The top is another door. It's a hatch for, this is where you actually get the popcorn. And then there's a little Boo on top in her costume.
Oh, and it comes up.
And you can actually like open and close the head of her costume.
Lee, there's a lot for you to show the people here.
On the strap. there's one.
Oh, and there's Randall.
Oh,
on
Randall's in the
strap.
strap. He was invisible when you were handling
He
it
was.
earlier.
He was.
Didn't even see him. So, I see. They all have their own little characters inside. But these
And
are
there's big
handles.
doors on the sides.
These are hard to grab.
Yes, they are.
They are very hard to get open.
You see?
But some are much easier than others.
Good girl. Sit. Good
You're not
girl.
gonna get to see very many of
Stay.
these.
Good girl.
Let me try this again. Oh, that one's blank after all that. Yeah, they're not seeing any of these. Nope. They can see that one.
No, she's got a lot. Poppy's got a lot to say. She's trying to fill the canister.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Bark
what it is.
canister. It's a bark canister.
It's a bark canister on the back. You see it? On the back. There you go. Poppy's trying to fill the bark canister.
Oh, I thought they filled those with laughs. All right.
Laughs,
find
screams,
something
or
more
barks,
entertaining.
all are equally effective. Next
Judy
up
Hopps.
is our Zootopia bucket. I feel like this one isn't as elaborate as the others, but I kind of love Zootopia, and so I was really happy to have a Zootopia bucket that's got like this full Judy and Nick on top.
It sings when you open it. Did you hear that? Sorry.
But yeah, you got your Zootopia strap. He opens up, popcorn bucket, cute little scenes from the movie. Again, less elaborate than the others, but I love Zootopia, and I was happy to have the Zootopia.
Lee's
bucket.
indisposed. I will walk behind the camera so I can show the close-ups.
Mainly because those characters on top are like incredibly adorable.
Jason Bateman.
Next up is kind of the most, I don't know, unusual popcorn bucket that we came across.
It's a popcorn bucket?
It's a popcorn carrier, let's say, but it's cool because you don't actually put popcorn directly in here. It's actually exactly perfectly designed to fit 2 popcorn boxes. And so you get your popcorn boxes as a refill, and then it keeps them nice and warm. It's like a little insulated bag.
Because I see it's insulated. It's like a cooler.
Yeah.
Do they serve their
How
popcorn?
many? I think
Yeah.
that 2 40-ounce cans of
Or that.
malt liquor could
Or-
fit in here.
Yeah. And also stay nice and cool.
This is cute. I like the colors on this one.
It was really adorable. And that same balloon design is on a whole bunch of stuff at Tokyo, so.
Oh, and that's Velcro, so you can take it out if you need to. Ta-da! Oh, and
then-
you've got your pocket.
To round out our popcorn collection, we bought one of these because it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So when you buy your popcorn, many of the popcorn stands also have this little contraption, which is you open it up and it has tongs inside so that you can grab your popcorn without touching it. Germophobic people is what I would say to you.
Who has that kind of time?
I mean, if you're sitting on a bench for 2 hours waiting for a parade, you have all the time in the world.
I mean, we have some popcorn. You want to try it out, or are you afraid to get this thing dirty?
No, we could. But it's cute. It's actually, my favorite part is that there's actually like a little Mickey popcorn kernel. And then you've got the little carabiner that you can clip onto your popcorn bucket to be able to.
Look, it's Mickey popcorn.
So I think what you do is you pick up your piece of popcorn.
This is an exhausting way to eat popcorn. You know how long this popcorn would last if we were just eating it like this?
I mean, it'd be like, some people run, like, kind of eat too fast. This, like, forces you to slow down. Maybe it's...
Oh, I'm sorry, Poppy.
You're the one who opened the popcorn.
She's standing. You can't see her.
She's
She
begging for
loves
popcorn.
popcorn.
Popcorn is her favorite. It is her namesake.
Popcorn and Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its and popcorn.
So this is our adorable little popcorn tongs. Popcorn tongs. Crazy things in Tokyo Disney. All right, next up. Oh, speaking of food containers, the other food container we brought home with us is a mochi container.
Pardon me if I say that looks like one of those things that you rim a margarita glass with, like that every bar has, you know, the little.
So there are a couple of places around Tokyo Disney Resort where you get Little Green Men mochi. So an order of Little Green Men mochi comes with 3 little mochis that look almost exactly like this little guy on top in a little container, just like this. They're strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. And so when you buy them, you can open up this container and use it to carry your mochi. It's a mochi container.
But why wouldn't you eat the mochi?
Well, maybe you don't want to eat them all at once. I don't know. Cause it's cute. Cause it's really cute.
It is really cute.
Can you use popcorn tongs on mochi, or is that just ridiculous?
This is like,
I don't think it would be effective, is what I would say.
it's cute. And you got your little green men.
Poppy's very jealous of
You
something.
can use this container for a lot. I mean,
Oh, the badges come out.
Poppy, you were being
Now
super
time.
irritating tonight.
To talk about how I become a badge girl.
Can we fire Poppy? What happens when we fire her?
Give her her little thingy.
She goes on unemployment.
Oh, she's union.
Oh,
All right, look at
it'll
this.
be fine.
We got Henry and Sammy.
So badges, if you're not aware, are basically little plush. But and I don't know exactly why they're referred to as badges, but they generally come with a little ball and chain, like keychain hook, and they all usually have a little safety pin on the back so that you can put them on your shirt, connect them to your bag. These are hugely popular in Tokyo. They come out with new versions of them for everything just about. They have random characters. They had a whole line of them specifically for the 40th anniversary parade for Harmony and Color. So what happened was I found these guys.
I remember those. Those have been on a
I
show.
have one on my purse. I think I've showed one off before.
What are they? I forget what they're called.
They are the little oysters from Alice in Wonderland. So there's a third one who's hanging out on my purse right now, but you get a set of 3 of them. I had to have them. And then it was sort of that kind of thing that once you bought your first ones, it was like, well, I'll just get one more. Well, I'll just get one more. And so...
And now you need a new house.
And now, now I can't afford a new house because I spent all my money on badges. So not only did they have the little oysters from Alice in Wonderland, they also had these guys. These are bread and butterflies,
With turkey gobblers.
which are featured in the flower scene of Alice in Wonderland. Little bread and butterflies kiss the tulips. And so then I had to have those because it's the most obscure thing from Alice in Wonderland, and they made badges out
Can
of it.
I say something?
It's your show.
I see a lot of comments from time to time on things like News Today or on our articles. It's like Disney used to be exclusively about like children and family entertainment, and Alice in Wonderland is just people whacked out on drugs drawing things.
Yeah,
I just want to point that out. Walt was alive for that too.
yeah.
All right, continue.
Walt was had quite a hand in the Alice in Wonderland movie. Like, I mean, even before the Alice in Wonderland animated film, like, he made the Alice shorts. That was like
Yeah.
one of the ways that Walt kind of got his start in entertainment. So in addition to the Alice in Wonderland characters, of course, there's also Henry and Sammy from Country Bears, because how often do you get a cute little tiny plush of Henry with Sammy on his head?
In the good old Kia G.
Did you get Zeke and Zeb and Ted and Fred in a bar named Tennessee?
Bar named
Do they have them all?
Bareback. You got a little, look,
No, they
bareback
only
tail.
actually had Henry. I really wish they had Big Al, but they didn't have Big Al.
Oh, we got raccoon butt too.
Oh, raccoon butt. You can't forget the raccoon butt.
Then we have Mickey and Goofy in their Harmony and Color costume. So because there was a new parade, they debuted all the Fab Five, I think, maybe Chip and Dale as well, in their Harmony and Color costumes. So when you see the parade, this is the costume that Mickey and Goofy are wearing. And they all have their own badges. So one of the interesting things that people in Japan do is they tend to pick a theme and then just like go hard on that theme. So somebody might be into Goofy and has like 20 different Goofy badges in 20 different costumes because they come out from
They just lean
Halloween.
into it.
They just lean into it and buy every single Goofy badge in all the different costumes. I mean, there are probably like at any point in time 5 or 6 different Goofys available. There was this one, there's a regular one, there was his Mickey, the musical show that's over by Beauty and the Beast. There's one of him from that.
I certainly don't know any producers who are like that with Stitch.
Precisely. And then to
Hey,
round out,
whenever it's Jake's birthday, feel free to send a viewer package with Stitch stuff because
Yes,
Jake will eat it
yes.
up.
To round out, we have one less. He's kind of like half badge and half not. I say that because he's got the little chain, but he's also slightly bigger than the rest. And then
nope.
he's got these little like chip clip grabbers.
He
on
can
his
hold our
fingers.
chips closed.
He can close your chips. I've actually already used him in such a capacity in my own home. But this is
Is that made
Not
for
going to
the
speculate on what Tom
Is
uses
this-
those clips for.
this is Shantu.
Is that something, maybe you're supposed to be able to hang him from something?
I think you're supposed to be able to clip him onto stuff, yeah, like lanyards or whatever.
He's
I
cute.
may have told this story, I think I told this story about how I walked into Animal Kingdom with him, and the college program girl at the turnstile said, "Is that Raja with a Jafar hat
Yeah.
on?" And I got very upset. Anyway, so those are all my new badges. Actually, the Goofy one is Caitlin, so they're almost all my new badges. Because I'm a badge girl now.
There were only a couple drops that I got in this glass. Can you?
Did I
there a
pour
leak
too
in the
lightly
glass?
for you? Is that what happened?
I think there's, yeah,
There's a
Lee's
hole
right.
that went
There's a
on in the
leak. It's been a week. It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been like a month and a half, but thank you.
I agree. Wholeheartedly. All right, so next up in our Tokyo merchandise, I think we can start, I don't know, we're just going to start showing you stuff because we got a bunch of stuff and I don't even know how it's categorized. So these are t-shirts that we brought back. Some of these are Jason's and Caitlin's and mine and
Tokyo.
Disney Resorts. So I gotta say, I don't feel like Tokyo makes great t-shirts. There were not a lot of t-shirts that say like some form of Tokyo Disney Resorts, and I didn't really care for the vast majority of them. So I actually didn't buy a single, other than the 40th anniversary shirt, which I'm wearing right now because it's kind of gaudy and I find that fun.
I like this material. In 2,900 yen, what's that, $23, something
Yeah,
like that?
about that.
That's a pretty good deal.
But their
For,
stuff is
you know,
reasonable. Like this is 32,
for
which is
Disney.
like 26 maybe. So definitely cheaper than t-shirts in our parks. Dreaming in color. Then you've got the rainbow on the back. This is my favorite
Oh.
because this is the weirdest thing ever.
All right, I'm going to have to read the back.
Because they don't call it Adventureland, they call it Westernland. And so that's where Big Thunder Mountain is, for example. They don't call it Frontierland. Rather, they call it Westernland. And so you've got Mickey, Donald, and Goofy on Big Thunder Mountain.
And I'll show you the back in a minute after I read it to you. It has Chip and Dale running away with bars of gold, because apparently that's how you mine gold, is you just
Dig bars out of the earth.
bars out of the earth.
It comes out of the earth already in bar form.
Strange forces are at work inside of Big Thunder Mountain. Some people say they can hear the gold miner ghosts still searching deep inside the mountain's caverns. Only brave frontier folk dare venture onto the runaway mine trains rushing in and around Big Thunder Mountain. It's the wildest ride in the West. Not the wilderness, just the West.
It's pretty great.
And then you can see them with the gold, exact raw gold from the earth, freshly molded into bars.
There's some cute stuff going on here.
It's kind of adorable. I was obsessed with the idea of Westernland, actually, to the point where I also purchased my own version of that, which is a cute little flip notebook with the same Westernland character on the front and the same story on the back of the notebook. And then we have one more t-shirt. This was my favorite of all the ones
Oh, I like that one.
we picked up. But still Tokyo, it's got 1983, and then it's got just a tiny little 1983 on the back, which I kind of really
They don't even make clothing big enough for like us, right? Jason, Jake, Tom.
Very limited.
Very limited. Okay.
They do have, what,
They're like large, extra large, triple XL, and Gojira.
No.
Triple XL is
it's
small.
large, LL, and 3L.
LLL. Yeah.
And that's probably still like large here.
So we're going to take a little detour over to the Ambassador Hotel
Oh,
where we stayed.
hold on before you start. We've had a question about the tea towel. This was purchased last Saturday on the day of the celebration at England.
Epcot. It was purchased at Epcot.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have them available or not.
I bought the last one off the rack.
Lee bought the last
Unless they're going to
one.
restock them, I don't know.
They've had some coronation merch because I check every time I'm there. They had the King Charles coronation mug that was $45 because it was bone china with 22 karat gold on it. Then earlier this week they had shortbread like cookies, $17.99 for a little tin of shortbread cookies, and those are gone. And now today I saw fruit drops, little tins of fruit drops.
We may have celebrated the coronation at Epcot.
It's
We
possible.
may have done that. That may have been a thing we
But
did.
did you brush your teeth when you got home?
Well, if you didn't, here's a great thing about Japan. Every hotel you stay in gives you a toothbrush, like the olden times. There's a toothbrush in every hotel you go to.
Here's something I don't understand. This country, you go to a hotel room, they give you a toothbrush, a cup, shoes to wear, but you go to a public pajamas to wear, slippers, but you go to the bathroom and there's no towels to dry your hands. Bring your own towel.
We'll get to that. Yes, and as a result, towel purchasing is like a very common practice in Tokyo Disney. I have one to show you. Oh.
They're probably laughing how toothbrush purchasing is a big thing here.
Yeah. But so this is from the Ambassador Hotel. I brought to show off an adult toothbrush and then a kid's toothbrush. It's kind of cool. They all come in different colors, and you can tell the color of the toothbrush by the color of the little mouse head on the side of the box. But like, not only is this a Tokyo Disney Hotel toothbrush, it's specifically the Ambassador Hotel. This design matches the design that's on the ceiling of the lobby of the Ambassador Hotel, and even the toothpaste in the package says Ambassador Hotel on it.
So
That's how elaborate they
You
get.
didn't brush your teeth the whole time you were there?
Correct. They would bring you, if you took these and put them in your suitcase, they would bring you new ones the next day. You could just have all the toothbrushes. So this is the kid's toothbrush. It's smaller. It has a different kid's toothpaste in a different container of toothpaste.
Lee was really on the struggle bus with the focusing there for a
Well,
minute, but
it's focusing on you two. I got to cover
why
you
not?
two
It's
up.
our
And
show.
so you got a little white mouse head because this is a white toothbrush. I love that it even like tells you the color of the
Does it say how many
toothbrush.
dentists approve of it?
Yeah.
4 out of 5, no.
There's the kid one if you want to just show, like the toothpaste is different. They make and print two different toothpaste tubes.
Oh,
For the
it's
kids'
tiny.
toothpaste and the
Look
adult
how tiny
toothpaste.
that is.
You also get an amenity kit that is metal, again, themed specifically for the Ambassador Hotel. It comes with cotton
3
pads,
Q-tips.
Q-tips, and a scrunchie. It gives you a little thing for your hair. Like there's a hair tie in here for crying out loud. It's incredible.
I wonder how they arrived at 3 Q-tips.
That would hold my bangs, maybe.
4 would be ridiculous.
4 is right out.
4 is wasteful.
amenity kit. It's metal. It's
Yeah.
like an Altoids tin.
Yeah. And then you also get a little cup to rinse after you brush your teeth, also themed specifically to the Ambassador Hotel.
And these
So-
just come with your room when you check in.
Yeah.
Let me
all of
ask
that
you,
is
though.
in the room when you check in.
You stayed at other hotels in Japan. Do all of them do this, or just the Disney
So
hotel?
the amenity tin and cup are not everywhere, but the toothbrush is pretty much everywhere. Slippers are in most places.
Oh God, it's Jason.
Hi. Don't mind me.
Don't mind Jason. You also get a hairbrush. Again, Disney Ambassador, it's like a folding hairbrush. So we'll unbox it right here on the show.
Oh wow, now it's ruined.
But it's a little hairbrush.
Wow. See if it works.
That's cool.
It's a dingle hopper.
That would be good for my gym bag.
But it comes in a little Ambassador hotel package. They give you postcards in your room. Like Disney, didn't Disney
They
used to
used to.
leave you free postcards in your room?
Yep.
In Japan,
Yeah.
they still do. You also get, they give you a free shopping bag, like a free reusable shopping bag. We got a couple of these actually. Again, themed to the hotel. It's got the hotel artwork on it. You carry around all your Disney purchases.
I mean, forgive me, I've not been there. Ambassador is a step down from the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, is that correct? And is it above the Celebration Hotel? It's
Yes.
like a middle tier.
Yeah. Here,
Okay.
I'll show you the difference, Eric. These slippers came from the Ambassador Hotel. These slippers came from the Celebration Hotel.
Those are ridiculous.
You can feel the difference.
4 slippers.
One is significantly thinner than the
Oh,
other.
these are just a piece of cardboard.
One is cheap and
These
one is kind
are
of
made
nice.
of fine Corinthian
Yeah.
leather, manufactured by Nike.
And then they also have a kid's version of slippers. These have,
Avengers?
yeah.
Look at the difference in.
Oh, is this the Ambassador?
Ambassador.
Oh, these were.
It looks like the
specifically
Avengers logo from far away.
I thought so too. And weirdly, a palm tree, even though there aren't palm trees.
Are there palm trees in Japan?
There are some.
No.
When you get further south in Japan, they're native.
I've only been to, Epcot, Japan.
And then we also have one from the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. So they give you the free shopping bag everywhere you stay. We also have some shopping bags that you can buy in the park. These are a little bit bigger and more elaborate. I'll show you one of these.
People in Japan be shopping.
Did you guys see the electrical parade? They're asking, it says anything from the Tokyo Disneyland electrical parade.
We'll get there.
Dreamlights?
We're there.
We'll get there. Hang tight.
We'll get there. Oh. Yeah, stay tuned. We have something really cool to show you.
More bags. This is,
Before we go any further, Jill.
Should we take a commercial and, let's.
Yeah, so no,
Let's
but
do
right
this
before
and
the
then we'll take a
commercial,
break.
no, we'll take the break. I just want people to remember that last week we had 2 of these pins
We did, to give away.
from Disney Cruise Line to give away.
That's right.
The ice cream pins, the Minnie and Mickey. We have selected winners, and we will announce those winners after these messages.
There we go.
Want to know the best kept Disney secret? It's not that Disney Vacation Club can provide you a magical storybook getaway or a relaxing stay on a pristine beach. How about an adventurous excursion through a wild savanna? You already knew about all of that. It's really the ability to let loose like you never could at home. Now our members can physically assault cast members at their home resorts with 0 repercussions. Show up at one of our very popular table service restaurants with 11 additional guests, and when they won't seat you, just push the server right into the buffet station. Did security not greet you with a welcome home upon your arrival? Well, welcome your foot to their ass. Did someone not secure the pull-down bed to the wall, and now grandma is trapped in the dresser? We'll let you put the coordinator's head in the bed opening and slam it on him repeatedly. It's all perfectly legal when you're staying at the property you own. With this new benefit, now is the best time to buy at our other resorts. You can physically abuse other humans on the Italian and French Riviera, or even in Hawaii. and soon at the Disneyland Hotel and in an entirely new area at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. You're a Disney Vacation Club member, and you need everyone around you to know it, and know that you are better than every other human that's ever lived. Take vacations and give beatings year after year with Disney Vacation Club.
From WDWNT TV, this is Park Center. Join us each week for news and discussion topics from the Disney and Universal theme parks around the world. We cover the stories in a quick, concise, and fun format, and then our panel breaks down and debates some of the biggest issues and what they mean for us, the parks fans. From the latest announcements to openings and delays to scandals and snacks and merchandise and more, we'll cover it all in 90 minutes. Join us live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at WDWNT TV, or watch episodes on demand anytime. You can also subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.
We're back. Oh, these ice cream
cones.
cones.
For our ice cream pins.
The 24 karat gold
That may
Tiffany
be
ice cream
not an
pin.
accurate representation of what those pins are, is what I would say, Eric.
All right, well, first off, we had the mini
We did.
pin,
We had
the
a mini
Minnie
pin.
Mouse pin. We randomly selected one lucky winner from the comments.
Who we got?
And that winner is Carly Ballard. Stay with you guys all the way. I like the mini pin. Carly,
Congratulations, Carly. The mini
congratulations. This is all yours. All you got to do is email me, eric@wdwnt.com. I will send it right out to you. And Dawn, I hope you got the slippers I sent out earlier this week.
Yeah.
If you didn't get them yet, you'll get them soon. And the Mickey pin, Mickey, Linda
T.
MICKEYMOUSE heart.
There you go.
There you go. So Linda, again, congratulations. Email me, eric@wdwnt.com, and I will send these your way. Congratulations. All right, Jill, what do you got?
So, we also, to show you the contrast, we also have some toothbrushes from the Celebration Hotel. They only come in plastic packages, and they only come in one size, not two sizes. That shows you the difference between the Celebration Hotel and the Ambassador Hotel. One you get boxes, one you get plastic bags.
One of them you get Colgate, the other one you get Crest.
All of them, though, have instant coffee, and you get little Mickey stirs.
But what? They
I have
have
to bring one
little, I don't know what kind of Mickey that is. Explorer Mickey? Is that Daniel Boone
It's interesting
Mickey?
because, like, so there's a statue of that, right, in the hotel lobby
He looks like
at the
Daniel
Celebration
Boone.
Hotel. But, like, the theming of this, actually the theming of the Celebration Hotel is all stickers. They just put stickers on everything, but the stickers were
Like
designed...
Pixar Pier.
But the stickers were designed by Joey Chu, right? So the
Oh.
entire decor is just like walls and walls of Joey Chu designs of like the parks of Splash Mountain and Pirates of the Caribbean, and like all the popular rides are like all Joey Chu designs, and then they basically turned it into stickers and put them all over the walls.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
I've seen this before.
You have seen this before. It's still available in Tokyo.
Tom
Disney
has it
Resort.
on his desk.
The magic feather that Sinbad takes from, what's the name of the bird? There's some giant bird
From the bird.
in the Sinbad
Big
ride,
Bird.
and it gives
What's the name?
Big Bird.
Big Bird. Sinbad takes it from Big Bird.
giant bird gives Sinbad the magic feather. They turned it into a pen
That
because
is
it's
a
a quill.
Tokyo Disney Sea 21st anniversary item,
Yeah.
which was last September.
They celebrate the odd anniversaries too. They're like,
They
Every
celebrate
single one.
every year. They make merchandise and do things
They
every
have
year.
merch, they have badges, there's badges for every year.
If you're a Duffy fan, we've got a cute little Duffy tin that's got all of the Duffy characters whose names I now mostly know. including Sleazabelle.
Sleazabelle?
Her name is Lena Bell. She's the fox on the end, but I took to referring to her as Sleazabelle because I
How wooed.
Oh, Auga.
Okay, we got a super chat.
We did. Joe Ramirez. Sorry, Eric, I forgot to send the super chat.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Joe-
How much?
Joe
How much
asked-
was it before I say thanks? Was it more than 5
No,
cents?
it was 10.
Oh, $10. Huh?
No.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
man.
No, but he's apologizing because he asked a question that I haven't gotten a chance to ask you yet. So he sent
Oh,
the super chat.
what was
so
the?
Oh,
He said, weren't you a Hollywood Marine? Didn't you have the pleasure of going to Okinawa or Yokosuka?
No, I was a Paris Island Marine.
He said there were palm trees all over.
No, I was a Paris Island Marine. You're right. I have seen like video of Okinawa. No, I was all. I mean, I went to DLI and on the West Coast in Monterey, and then I went to school in Texas, and then Camp Lejeune, pumping all over the Atlantic, and then Guantanamo Bay for my last 2 years. So.
In Haiti.
In Haiti, yeah, a lot of Caribbean, a lot of Africa, a lot of Norway, and stuff like that. But nope.
you and your Norway.
It would have been more exciting probably to be a
You and
West
your
Coast
Norway
Marine.
boat rides.
Hollywood, they call them the Hollywood Marines. It's kind of an insult.
He didn't get to go on one Norway boat ride though.
Lee is teasing me because when I went on a Disney cruise to Norway, I was very excited about a rib boat adventure. And you would go back in the fjords and like you know what a rib boat is?
Yeah, like the old like Viking style.
No, like rapid inflatable boat, like
Oh, okay.
they're like military style, like Zodiac type
Okay.
of boat.
Why was that?
Rigid inflatable boat, I think is what rib boat is.
Okay.
And the whole port visit got canceled to Geiranger because it was too windy to dock. So we just sailed around the fjords all day. Somehow she thinks it's funny that I didn't get to do the one thing I really wanted to do in Norway, but.
No, there were two things you wanted to do. You wanted to climb.
I wanted to
the
climb that thing.
Move along.
Move along, move along.
So it's not. Well, we got a boat, but first we got some. So Tokyo Disney is famous for their Tomika ride vehicles, little die-cast ride vehicles. So we've got a Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy pair, which is super cute.
Oh, they're heavy. Are they metal?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tamikas are metal. Can we unbox them?
They're Jason.
They're Jason's.
Jason says nay.
Oh, Carly has already emailed me. She's ready for that pin.
She's ready for that pin.
And my watch just told me.
And then we also have.
So Jason, we're not unboxing these, right?
No.
Wait, I won't.
I kind of bought them for you guys, if you want them,
Oh.
for your haunted mansion
Oh.
room.
He bought them for me? It's a gift for a Haunted Mansion room?
Yeah.
So we can open them live on the air.
I'm like the one.
Unless Lee...
It's the Golden Pirate Ship
Oh, the Golden Pirate Ship.
from Believe Sea of Dreams. We'll show this off while you open the box. So this is the Golden Pirate Ship, which actually there is a full-size golden pirate ship that sails around the lagoon at Tokyo Disney Sea during the nighttime spectacular.
It's like the Columbia kind of
The
thing?
ship is gold.
Yes.
The ship is gold.
Wow.
Look at these little dune buggies.
How cute.
And it has like a little place to hitch it.
They hitch together.
Do not pull down on the
Do they
safety
have various
bar.
ghosts?
You can pull down on the safety bar.
Ooh,
They're
finally you're allowed to pull down on the safety bar. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
They're articulated.
Oh my God, look at this.
That's so cool.
This is. See how we can do this. Okay, so, oh, they're like magnetized.
Look at that.
Are they cards? They're cards, right? Okay.
I forgot to ask, you may have mentioned this. Is their Haunted Mansion the same as ours?
Yes.
Didn't you say they're like more like afraid type of people? Do they tone it down?
They really didn't tone down the Haunted Mansion.
Not that the
There
Haunted
are
Mansion is
certain
particularly scary.
rooms that are like ours used to be, and we've
So
changed
the big
ours.
spider,
The big spiders are still there.
Oh, like the spider covering the bullet hole in California?
Stairwells.
They do not have the. That's where the spiders
that's
are.
where the spiders
That's where the spiders
Okay,
are.
so check this out.
They're magnetized.
I'm gonna put them in here, and then
Do you want me to?
they roll. If I can get them hitched together properly.
Here. Okay, I'm pointing down now.
Yeah,
it can't turn sideways.
They can turn on their wheelbase like a Guardians car. It's fantastic. Yay.
There you have it. We have an Omni mover in our kitchen now. Thank you, Jason. I will pull down on the safety bar as often as I like now.
So we were talking about Believe, Sea of Dreams, the nighttime spectacular at Disney Sea. So this is a button set from Believe. It's got a pin in the center. It's got the logo, and then it's got all these little pins with different scenes from the show. So each of these characters feature prominently in the show. There's actual like characters of each of them that come out and do their little song and dance routine on these barges that are floating around the lagoon. Like, it's...
If you haven't seen it, it is quite spectacular. It is I'll be the first place. It's a boring show.
It's weird.
But what the barges can do is amazing.
But the technology
and the
is
technology
incredible.
is amazing. It's beautiful. It
Yeah.
just goes on and doesn't really seem to tell a story. But it is beautiful.
And then we also have Choco Crunch Tin.
Yes.
Not dented. What flavor? Is that just the regular?
That is just
what do
the
they call the
chocolate.
regular? It's not called chocolate. It's called like baked or...
Choco.
No, it was... I don't know. Someone taught me what it was called.
It's something bake or something. Tom calls it something.
Tom calls it something. He
Also,
calls me something, I'm
We've
sure.
got some soundtracks because Jason decided he wants to collect CDs.
If we ever get there, we're gonna have to take a whole separate suitcase just so Eric can fill it up with
I
chocolate
mean,
crunch.
we brought 2 extra suitcases.
And we filled them up with things, many things besides Choco Crunch.
I think it's going to be Paris this year, though.
There's
Tokyo.
Mickey's Magical Music World, which is the show. It's actually a really incredible show. It's really elaborate. There's also a pirate ship in that show, like maybe not full, but most of a pirate ship that comes out on stage. It's a really cute show in New Fantasyland. That was part of the Fantasyland expansion in Tokyo Disneyland. And then CD for the Happy Ride with Baymax, which I wish we could play right now because that song is so catchy.
Why can't we play it? You looking to resell these on the Columbia CD Club?
Maybe. I don't know.
Does that song exist like on the internet? I'm sure it does.
I'm sure that it does. It's incredible. People
What
stand
better way to
around-
demonetize this show than to play some Happy Ride with
People
Baymax?
stand around the ride just to listen to the music and to do the choreographed dances. To
And then
the
they go
music.
B-A-Y-M-A-X.
Yes.
I know that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard people in our office named Nana.
Yeah. These are some Disney Sea mugs. So it's not easy to find Disney Sea logo merchandise. But this is, basically it's got kind of the landscape, the vista of Disney Sea. So you've got the Tower of Terror, you've got the Columbia, you've got Mount Prometheus with Journey to the Center of the Earth and 20,000 Leagues. In front of it is the Arabian Coast buildings. You've got the Indiana Jones building from Lost River Delta.
That's beautiful.
You've got the globe. What's the name of the globe out front? The like world something.
What is it?
So you've got basically the entire vista of Disney Sea with fireworks in the sky. It's pretty great.
This is very pretty.
And then comparatively, this
wedged
just
with
says Tokyo Disney Sea.
I like that
But
color.
literally, there's hardly anything you can find.
But
with
it's like
Disney Sea. Yeah.
It's not like a sticker, it's like
No, it's
etched
like etched,
into it.
Yeah. There's so little you can find that just says Tokyo Disney Sea. So I bought a couple mugs because
It's-
that was all they had.
Okay in that microwave, but it's not okay in that microwave.
Oh,
Except
Lee's-
It's okay in that
There's different,
toaster oven.
one is a dishwasher. It's
No.
probably like microwave
She's like,
microwave
no,
dishwasher.
They're both microwaves.
Lee believes they're both, no, one's a television.
You can't
can't-
put it in the television.
Don't put it in a TV.
If you put it in the TV, you're probably not getting it back out of the TV.
And of course, where else would an item from Japan be made but Thailand?
Exactly.
Aquasphere.
There you go.
Aquasphere. That's it.
Hope helped us.
So, Eric, you mentioned how they don't have paper towels in the bathrooms in Japan. That is 100%
Is
accurate.
BYOT.
It is BYOT, 100% accurate. There are bidets in public restrooms, but there are no paper towels anywhere, and there are very rarely hand dryers. But what
Is there
happens-
toilet paper also with the
There
bidet?
is.
Okay, I was going to say
Yes.
it still
Yes.
doesn't solve all the problems.
There
though.
are even, when you walk into a stall, there's like a motion sensor in a lot of bathrooms that when it detects you walking in, it starts playing like water sounds, like trickling water sounds for privacy.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it might be to help you go.
Maybe.
Like if you're having trouble, like they're like think of
Inspiration falls.
yeah.
Exactly. But so,
Does it say like hello, Jill?
as a result, there is a plethora of hand towels that you can purchase in Disney and everywhere around Japan. But so we bought a handful of Tokyo Disney Resort towels because it was kind of like you kind of had to buy a towel, carry it around with you, or you couldn't dry your hands in the bathroom.
Is it like an
Look at the cute fat little monorail.
is it like an eco thing?
Little baby monorail.
No, I don't think
Is it an eco thing? Like they don't want to waste the paper, or is it just a cultural like I don't trust this newfangled paper towel. I'm going to bring the one my granddaddy gave me.
I will tell you that napkins, like paper napkins in most places had like a waxiness to them. I don't know why. Like it was, and so they're not super absorbent. I don't know, it was very strange. And then they also had a set of, if you've seen the Disneyland design from some of our 100th merchandise, they have a towel set to match.
We haven't had anybody go to Paris for the 30th, have we? Somebody's asking about Paris 30th.
Yeah, Tom has all the,
last year.
we have a whole video of Paris 30th merchandise from Tom.
You, go look
I
at
don't know if we did it on this show or if Tom did it on one of his
I think
shows.
he did it on his.
So these were two very cool items that I purchased because I think they're functional and fun. These are ear holders. So you can open this snap, put a pair of ears in there, and then you hook this onto your bag to carry your ears.
I need
with you.
9,000 of those.
Yeah.
I've seen them like online, but I've never seen them like.
And then
That's
this
amazing.
is a water bottle holder. So it's rubber. You can stretch this around the neck of your water bottle. It's got your little Tokyo Disney balloon on it, and then you hook this on.
That's way cuter than ours. Mine's on a lanyard, but I like this balloon better. That's cute. Oh, yay.
And then there are some fun clothing items in Tokyo Disney.
Oh, look at this.
I had to buy this.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Wow.
I feel like this is my Tom shirt now. Like
No, this is almost like
Oh my God, no. you
Dorothy
wear-
on Golden Girls.
No, you wear that unbuttoned with like a black tank top underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Weirdly, this is a small. It's like incredibly wide for some reason. I don't understand. But it's Alice and the Cheshire Cat.
I
and
love that.
I had to have it. It was great. But speaking of Alice in Wonderland, so one of, I think I've talked before about how the counter service restaurants are incredibly well themed in Tokyo Disney. And so we went to the Queen of Hearts.
I'm told they're
banquet
well themed and the food is not good.
hall. And Tokyo Disney food is not great. Much like most park food here, also not great. But the fact that the Queen of Hearts banquet hall is so cool inside, you literally walk in the door and there's a row on either side of the entryway of cards, like statues of the card soldiers, like lining the way into, as you go into, it's cafeteria style where you get a tray, but it's cafeteria style and you get a tray, and they also sell small versions of the trays that you can bring home with you. So I kind of had to have this.
Hold on. Price check.
It doesn't. I think it was only 1,000 yen. It was like $8.
Oh, it has Tokyo Disneyland like embossed on the back.
And so then, as we found a lot of in Disney, the purchase with purchase. So you have to buy a thing to enable you to buy another thing. So this was one of those things where you had to buy a drink, and then you could also buy the water bottle. And of course, I had to have this because it's incredibly cute.
That is very cute.
And then this was a little demitasse cup that you had to buy some sort of pudding dessert, and then you got the cup with it.
You can't have your cup if you don't eat your pudding.
Precisely.
Okay,
And it says Tokyo Disney on the bottom too.
very cute.
But so of course I had to buy all of the Queen of Hearts merchandise that was possibly available.
I like that they kept with the old school movie version of the characters instead of like the live action stuff.
And then I have one last Alice in Wonderland item to show you, which is also from the Queen of Hearts. They actually made, so I don't know if you've seen these before, but they make collections of blind box figures that focus on different things around the park. So this one is specifically items from the Queen of Hearts banquet hall. This is like the doorway entrance. These two, the Queen and King, are on the wall as you walk into the cafeteria area. There's a Cheshire Cat statue. There's the cards that I was talking about.
Table and chairs?
And so when you buy the whole box, you get one of each, kind of like Vinylmation.
That ruins the
for
whole
example.
blind box
It's
vibe,
like
though.
when you buy the case of Vinylmation, you're guaranteed to get
Hi,
one of
baby.
everything.
Hey, can you pivot? Try to get her in between you and me. Good girl. Good girl.
There she is. We have Doe.
We have Poppy.
We have a Poppy.
And so I'm going to show you this thing, and then I'm going to have Jason come up to show off the super cool stuff he bought. But
Here, I'll give
this-
Jason my microphone.
I had to have this because it's a backpack. It's not a lounge fly.
That's cute.
It's like a vinyl backpack with the tiki room.
Oh, that's much more convenient.
It's got it was amazing, and I had to have it.
That's a good day bag.
And it was like $40 maybe. It's like literally half the price of a lounge
And
fly.
it's much lighter.
And it's super light. It weighs like nothing.
That's awesome.
So, Jen,
We have a special guest.
Disneyland open. What just turned 40?
83,
Microphone, but yeah.
1983. So you're gonna show off those guys.
Okay, so those of you who asked about electrical parade stuff,
Yeah.
these are nano blocks, which are like Legos, but they're extremely tiny. This is the blue ferry float that leads off the parade. We're going to open this up so you can see how tiny.
Wait a minute, Jason, we've had somebody want to know where you got your shirt. Where
Oh
do you
my!
get shirts such
I
as
forget
this?
where I got this.
Jill, do you have any idea?
Oh look!
Carousel
It's the
of Products.
carouselofproducts.com shirt.
How does one buy Carousel of Products shirts?
You just go to carouselofproducts.com and they can sell you shirts. It's amazing. So these are the nano blocks. This is, how many pieces is this one? Do they even tell you? Probably not, because it's too many.
It probably says in Japanese somewhere.
I don't know how many pieces it is, but these are the size of the nano
Oh, I don't
blocks.
even know if I'm going to be able to.
To focus
Well, let me try
that on
that.
that something that small.
Let me see if I can get. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try a blue one. Hold on.
So they give you directions that look like the Lego directions, except the blocks are about 1/10 the size.
Let me try to show a blue one. There, you can almost see it. So there it is compared to my
I'm going to try to scan this and see if I can
Figure out what it says.
see how many pieces there are.
So this is the Blue Fairy. This was 4,900 yen, so about $40 for this one set. But also notice that they're all like translucent. So you could put some lighting on the bottom of this and light it up like you know, the electrical parade. So this I thought was really cool. And then I found this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is all of the floats in the electrical parade in nano block form. They're all these are probably close to actual size on here, but they're all very tiny. They had them on display, but they're all very tiny. But these are all the floats. There's Elliot and the Cheshire Cat. There's Cinderella's coach. So this is a set of 12 different nanoblock figures from the electrical parade.
They sell those little sets here in our parks where it's like 3D and you can bend metal. and it
Metal,
looks like a
Metal
big
Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always thought I would want to stab my eyeballs out putting one of those together.
Yeah.
they're not fun.
I feel like this.
This
Might
would
be
worse.
better. They also have the wooden things called U-gears here, and I've started to try that, and that's not as bad as the Metal Earth, but it's still pretty bad. So that's electrical parade stuff.
So we just have a few more things to show you guys.
Oh, and then this bag,
kind of
actually,
random
this,
collection.
spoiler, this bag came from the Disney store, but it's a cool bag, and I'm not going to bring it back next week, so.
But this is a cooler bag. So this is an actual Tokyo, it says Tokyo Disneyland on one side, Disney Sea on the other. So it's a reusable shopping bag you can buy in the park. But my favorite part, which Jason only just pointed out to me today, I did not know existed before, is that there is a little Shiriki Atundu on the Disney. And so there's a Disney Sea side and a Disneyland side, and the right characters are on the right side of the bag based on the park that they're in.
Pluto.
We've got some pins, so we've got some Disney Resort and Disney Sea, or Disneyland and Disney Sea pins. This whole set of 4 pins, $16. Just to, like, I can't reiterate enough how much less expensive merchandise is in
That's cute.
Tokyo than it is here.
That's very 80s.
Got some Hotel Miracosta stuff, which is the most expensive one. Is that true?
That's the Grand Floridian of
It's
Tokyo.
the Grand Floridian of Tokyo Disney. It actually, like, the inside of, like, there's the front end of the hotel that faces the big plaza, and then the inside of the hotel actually faces the park. So you can have a room that actually looks out into Tokyo Disney Sea, which is kind of amazing.
And the greatest part of that is at the end of the night when the park closes, there are people that will stand in their hotel room window and wave to you as
or
you're
they have
leaving the park.
flashlights, and they're like waving flashlights in the windows
As
to
you're
like
leaving
say
the
goodbye
park.
to people. This is a fun little collection of
Tape.
Baymax tape. There's so much weird stuff. And then what I would call the weirdest thing that we bought in Tokyo Disneyland, it is Mickey
Oh, gross.
beef jerky.
With appropriated Mickey.
Yes, with Native American Mickey. It was like $1.75,
Yep.
but you can buy Mickey Mouse beef jerky in Disney.
That's disgusting.
And it's bizarre.
Do
It's
we even know what
definitely
it's
bizarre.
made of? Oh, there's another Mickey.
We assume it's,
Some form of pork or beef.
Varietal meat.
yeah.
Some parts of animals.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
We have some other little weird stuff.
This is spicy harissa sauce.
Make a change.
So at some point last year, Tokyo Disney had this charity thing going on where you could buy this spicy harissa sauce for 110 yen, and the proceeds would go to this Make a Change charity. And apparently the spicy harissa sauce, it used to come in just a little cup and you would add it onto your counter service food order. But apparently the spicy harissa sauce was so popular that they then came out with branded packets, and you have the castle and the aquasphere. This is Tokyo Disneyland spicy harissa sauce.
And it's like $1
So I think it's 110 yen.
that you can like basically buy with just about any food item to add to like put sauce on your.
We put it on our gyoza dogs. It was good.
Coasters, if you're a coaster fan. So the hotels all have Mickey coasters.
Oh, I was like, oh, are they thick?
And then, of course, we had to bring and show off the coasters from the Teddy Roosevelt Bar in Tokyo Disney Sea. What is this?
I don't know.
There's a map of, I have not seen this before. There's a really weird Duffy and Friends.
It's like a promotional
pamphlet.
booklet to get you to buy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Duffy merch all over the
And it's
place.
all in, but it's all in, well, it's mostly in Disney Sea. It's all in Disney Sea, right?
Yes, it
It's
is
not
all
in
in Disney
Disneyland,
Sea.
It's all in, but there are like 5 different stores in Disney Sea where all they sell is Duffy and Friends.
And that
Nothing else,
kind of
just
tells
Duffy.
you.
Are those earbands that they sell? Do
Uh-huh.
they sell Duffy
Yeah.
earbands?
Uh-huh.
So like people will like squat around and like everybody gets gelatoni ears and the whole squad has gelatoni ears or the whole squad has Cookie Ann ears. Like it's a thing.
Or Sleazebell.
Or Sleazebell. We have another, this is from Teddy Roosevelt. It's a drink stir, but you can see the little waves underneath the Mickey. That is specifically a Disney Sea drink stir from the Teddy Roosevelt bar.
I don't know what these are.
Aren't they cards?
I think they're cards. We're going to
We're
open
gonna
them.
need to open them and see what they are. We think they're playing cards. They're weirdly
I hope I
expensive
don't injure
playing
myself
cards.
when I do this.
Here, get your daughter.
I don't think they're playing cards. I think they're more like collector cards.
Oh, even better.
But we will see. I don't know. I just thought they were neat.
He thought they were neat, so he bought them.
And I collect.
What we will put on Jason's tombstone. He thought it was neat, so I bought it.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah,
They're
weird.
definitely not playing cards.
They're weird.
They are collector cards, and here's a whole.
Thing in Japanese of what they are that we don't understand any of.
We don't know what this is.
All right.
I wonder, could it be a game? Like Uno type? Like a game?
They don't feel like playing cards, though. They feel more like baseball cards.
Maybe it's cards
I don't know.
against
We will go home and
Cards against Tokyo Disney.
we'll go home and we'll translate this and figure it out.
All right, so we have one last thing we're going to bring you. It's not from Tokyo Disney. Oh, we have a super chat.
Oh, wait, what about all-
Duffy and Friends are your favorite?
I mean, I think there's a WDWNT bias towards gelatoni. I think I'm actually like obligated as part of my employment to say that gelatoni is my favorite. But if you ask me, I'm not a huge fan of the Duffy Friends. I don't get it, is what I would say. So you know.
You don't want to show these?
No, we're not going to do all. We're not Tom. We're not doing.
We're not the
75
beer cups?
food wrappers.
The aluminum beer cups?
Jason's trying to hijack
The aluminum
show.
beer cups. Well, Eric's over there sleeping, so I figured.
No, I'm holding coffee and drinking.
Oh,
Jeez,
he's
who
holding
put her on the
coffee.
food counter?
We're
But
going
the-
off the rails. We're going to bring you one more quick thing.
Aluminum beer cups.
trying to keep this under control, folks. The last thing I want to show you showed up at my doorstep yesterday, so I thought I'd bring it over because it's part 2 in a continuum. It is the Steamboat Mickey 100th anniversary train car. So a few weeks ago,
Steamboat Willie?
we showed you the Walt Disney engine, and so this is one of the train cars that goes along with the engine.
He's so
This is number 18. That's number
Look
19.
at that. Is that the cutest thing ever? His little bow.
So I'm very excited. I'm pre-ordering all of the train cars, so I'll bring them all to you as they arrive at my house as the pre-orders are fulfilled.
Quick note, if you're into this kind of history stuff, June 3rd, Jason, Tom, and myself will be in Marceline, Missouri at the Walt Disney Hometown Museum
Are you gonna live
for the
stream?
unveiling of a new
Whoa.
clock dedicated by Citizen, followed by a reception at the Walt Disney Family Farm where they will have fireworks and hors
Oh,
d'oeuvres
that's
and stuff.
awesome.
So
That's
I'm
very
sure
cool.
I don't know if we'll be live streaming, but we'll
we'll
certainly
definitely have video and
be
pictures.
providing all kinds of updates from out there. Maybe we can unbox something out there.
And we're gonna, well, there was a gift. We had-
There's a gift. It's $150 extra for the tickets if you want to go to the Citizen unveiling. I hope you get a watch.
Maybe it's a watch.
Never know.
Maybe it's a watch.
Never know. Marceline, Missouri.
So that's it. We only went an hour and 15 minutes on tonight's episode of Boxed In, so
No,
we're
we're
getting
slipping.
better. I thought we were easing
about
back
the
towards our like.
Kit Kats.
Okay,
Oh
we're
my
gonna-
God.
We're gonna close out with some Kit Kats. So when we did the first batch of Tokyo merchandise, we brought you green tea and orange Kit Kats. Now we're bringing you milk tea and dark chocolate Kit Kats.
How do you know it's dark chocolate? Can you read this?
When I scan the label with my phone, I can. Would you like to? Here, you try a milk tea.
I'll try
and
milk tea.
I'll scan. So I had actual milk tea. They actually sell. It's basically a bottled drink that is tea and milk and sweetener, and it's delicious. So I'm very excited for the milk tea one. Actually, the official name of this, Eric, is Adult Sweetness. See, it's
That was my nickname back in the day.
It says adult sweetness.
This is delicious. The milk tea is delicious.
Milk tea is amazing.
Adult sweetness.
So I think they're dark
It
chocolate.
tastes like Dracar Noir.
Not a lot of sugar. It's like Earl Grey. It's like, oh, it's delicious.
I don't like the aftertaste, but I really like the regular taste. Poppy's
That was
upset.
an amazing review.
I don't like the aftertaste.
I don't like the aftertaste. The rest of it's good.
Regular taste.
Adult sweetness.
Do I need to get you a shirt with that on the back of it?
So, Jill,
But put it in Japanese.
this tastes like a Kit Kat, but with dark chocolate.
Yeah. And like not, but also not a lot of sugar.
But do you like the taste or the aftertaste?
The regular.
The
The
regular.
aftertaste is fine.
Okay.
I like this.
I think
This
it's
makes
good.
me happy.
And we should make a sandwich with,
All the Kit Kats?
yeah, all the Kit Kats. All the Kit Kats.
So there's, we're going to have at some point in the near future, one more show of Japan stuff to show you, and that is stuff we bought at Tokyo, at Disney stores in Japan. We went to
There's
three different-
more?
We went to 3 different Disney stores in Japan, one in Shinjuku, one in Shibuya, and one in Kyoto.
Are these real places or are you just
They're real
making up
places.
names?
It's even on the merchandise. So we'll show off.
We went to one in Miyagi-Do.
The Disney stores
Shinkansen.
also celebrate anniversaries, and so we have Disney store anniversary merchandise from Japan to show you as well. So that'll be one of our future upcoming episodes. We'll bring you.
Double Dragon, that was a good store.
Indeed, indeed. There was an entire toy store we went in that had Munchie Cheese and Sylvanian families, which are toys I remember from a kid.
I remember Munchie. I remember the song.
Munchie Cheese,
I
Munchie
remember
Cheese.
Munchie. I don't remember. Did I just? miss
Anyway,
it on camera?
bringing you one more episode of Japan goodness at some point in the future, and we'll see you for that. We are not around for Boxed In next week.
No, but Piano Rob will be here on Thursday
Piano Rob will be here next Thursday.
for WWAF.
Eric, what if I want to go
Obviously-
to see that show?
If you want to go see it, you can buy tickets at
WWNT.AT/tickets. Is that right?
Buy tickets.
Buytickets.at/WDWNT.
Obviously.
That's
Maybe
how
we
you
can
buy
put that in the
tickets
description or
to
something.
see Piano Rob live in studio next Thursday. He will be live in the studio, playing his great Disney music, taking requests. You can be there live. Check out tickets. Buytickets.at/WDWNT.
That's a mouthful, Joe. Look, if you like what you're seeing or you haven't been here before, please like and subscribe. Even if you don't like it, please like and subscribe. Helps us, helps the show get, instead of like 1,700 views, maybe 1,702 views. Right, Jake?
Say thank you, Jake. He put the link in the chat.
Oh, Jake put the link in the chat. Look at that.
Chat for you.
Look at him typing away. Just typing away like a munchie cheat. With his thumb in his mouth. No, but seriously, thank you. And another way you can support us, you can join the WIGS, WDWNT.com/Patreon or Patreon.com/WDWNT. And another great way to support us is to support our sponsors, BeOurGuestVacations.com. Go to BeOurGuestVacations.com/WDWNT for their concierge vacation planning services that are 100% free. So if it don't cost nothing, why not go give it a shot? Give it a shot. Next time you come down, it would help our sponsors, helps us.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes your life easier.
Right. I'm going to call them. When I go to Paris, I'm calling them.
Is that
like
what
a
we're
smart thing to do?
I don't know. I don't know. We're thinking about it. Frankfurt, Germany. The
announcement
Chiefs
here
are
on
the Chiefs are playing the
WDWNT.
Dolphins in Frankfurt this fall. Maybe we just go to.
Eric's kind of obsessed
Disneyland
with going
Paris
to see
over
the
there.
Chiefs play in Germany, is what I would say.
Yeah. It's good.
All
It's
right.
good. It's not a place
So-
they haven't conquered yet.
Sure.
I don't know. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Have a great weekend. I'm sorry you wasted the
Happy
first
Mother's Day
hour and a
to all
half
the
of it with
moms
us.
out there.
Happy Mother's Day. You too, Mom. I know
Yeah,
you're not
happy
watching because
Mother's
I
Day,
know what
Mom.
you're
I
doing.
know you're
right
at the
now, so.
casino, but you're winning big, so you're celebrating early.
All right, Sandy. Go, Sandy.
I did.
Put it
She
on red and
texted-
let it fly.
She texted me that she hit it big on the slot machine. I'm very excited. for her.
Yeah.
There you have it. We'll see you next time right here on Boxed In.
Bye, folks.